Aloha kako, welcome. My name is James Hustace and I serve as Hawaii County Council Member for District 9, representing the communities of North and South Kohala. Just a quick update here. I hope you had a nice St. Patrick's Day wearing green. It was fantastic to support the Friends of the Library Waikolo region this past Saturday down at the shops at Manalani. Grateful for all the community support and sponsors there with the car show and the Irish dancing, supporting our community partners here. Some good conversations over the last week around youth mentorship and career development, as well as our infrastructure needs here in the community. So a lot of good ongoing conversations about that, as well as infrastructure needs that, as it relates to our affordable housing initiatives and affordable housing projects here in the district and across the island. Good conversations about waste diversion and recycling efforts that need to pick up here on the county side. And then, of course, conversations and discussions about our ongoing PONC efforts, so public access, open space, natural resource, and a lot of those projects and initiatives that are happening here in District 9. So some great conversations about that. And then today, also the county blessed 4 new ambulances, replacing some of our older emergency vehicles. And one of those new ambulances will be stationed at our Waikolo Fire Department station there. So happy for that. That's fantastic news. And I look forward to, really supporting these efforts in the community here. The committee and council this week are in Kona. And don't forget, you can testify here at our Waimea office or in our Kapa'au remote office as well. The Kapa'au office won't unfortunately be open tomorrow, but it'll be open on Wednesday for Council Day. And then some key things to kind of look forward to on Council and Committee Day this week. I've requested that Hawaiian Electric provide an update on their wildfire safety strategy and a lot of the implementation and hardware and software that they've implemented since the onset of the project last year and last summer, end of last summer. Also, one thing very proud of, there's one thing moving forward for funding request for the YMCA Youth Sailing Program at Kauai High. So looking forward to seeing that on our council day. And then one thing we'll also be seeing, and there'll be a lot of work that will come after this, is that the council will be receiving the 2024 annual PONC report, so Public Access, Open Space, Natural Resource report of all the projects that were submitted last year. And the council's now receiving those. So we're going to see a number of resolutions and projects moving forward from that. For acquisition and conservation easements. So some of those will be coming down for District 9 and looking forward to supporting community members that are already doing a lot of the hard work in preserving and caring for these special places here in our community. And as always, I encourage you to submit testimony on these items that come before council. Remember, you're welcome to use the email address counciltestimony@hawaiicounty.gov. Testimony is always due at 12 noon on the business day prior to the meeting. Your voice is important and I always value your insight. And then some things to look forward to. I'm looking ahead in terms of community events. We have a bunch of road paving efforts that are happening here across the district. I think a number of you have experienced it here in Waimea already. So there's a repaving, restriping effort on Mamaloho Highway between the Lindsay Road intersection and the Lalamilo Farm Road. So between milepost 0 and 1. That work has started today. It's going to be ongoing for a little while. They really wanted to start it today during spring break where the traffic wasn't as big and big of an impact. But that work will continue, weather permitting, of course, from hours of 8:30 in the morning to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So expect some impacts there. There's also a traffic control plan that's in place to kind of divert traffic through the community. Outbound traffic will stay on Mamaloho Highway, and then inbound traffic coming from the south will be diverted on Alohia Road. And I have a post on that. You can see the traffic control plan up on one of my previous posts. So take a look at that when you have a chance. There's also some other paving effort here in the district. In Waimea, weather permitting, of course, Kamamalu and Hi'iaka, as well as Hale Ali'i and Kamanava. So in the Kuhio Village area, some ongoing paving in that stretch. And then in Waikoloa, we have paving on Franklin Place, Kimonui Place, as well as Kimonui Street, and then Laie Street. So all those 4 kind of happen in the Waikoloa Village there. And then also to be aware of, there's some vegetation cutting happening on Kauai High Road near Ohina Street. And then there'll be some debris clearing around the Makahuna, Makeahua, and Kauai High bridges along Kauai High Road. So some debris clearing there, and there should be some lane closures when they're doing some work in that vicinity. In terms of other community events, let's see, the North Kohala CDP, their utilities subgroup is meeting Wednesday, and that starts at 3:30. They'll be at the Old Kohala Courthouse, and the Parks and Rec group will meet on Wednesday as well, starting at 5:30 that same day at the Old Kohala Courthouse. So both those groups are meeting, And then here in the South Kohala region, the South Kohala CDP, they were originally scheduled to hold their meeting on Thursday in Waimea at the Waimea Community Center. Unfortunately, that meeting has been rescheduled and canceled this week, so rescheduled to April 17th. So just mark your calendars for that one. And then on Wednesday, the mayor is continuing his community meeting series. So Wednesday the 19th, he'll be at the Waikolo Elementary Middle School cafeteria, starting at 5:30 that evening there. Then also, just for the community members, something to be aware of, there is the AARP free tax prep. That's starting this Friday, the 21st, and every Friday until April 11th. And that's going to be held at the Waimea Community Center from the hours of 8:30 in the morning to about 3 in the afternoon. So some resources to take advantage of and some support there in the community for your tax work. And then on Friday, we have also HPR is holding a live event at Kohala Theater. This is from 7 to 9 p.m. This is really the conversation and Kani Kapila Sunday, kind of all that's going to be recorded, but there's kind of a live event at Kohala Theater this Friday. And then this weekend, some other exciting events. There's the Beamer Solomon Halau up at the HPA Upper Campus. The tickets might be limited or sold out at this point, but it's a great event, and I'm looking forward to attending that this weekend and seeing our keiki and our kupuna getting up on stage and really showing their skills. So a lot of things going on here in the district, and I'm honored to serve as your council member. So please reach out if you have any questions. You're welcome to email me at james.hustace@hawaiicounty.gov, or you can call our Hilo office at 808-961-8564, or our Waimea office at 808-887-6077. And with that, I want to wish you good health, be well, aloha.